How's it going, guys? Hope you're all well. We conclude off season with day 4, my second upper body session, and I kind of wanted to spend a bit of time here, not necessarily ignoring my lifts, because you'll see it in the background, but I wanted to spread a message with regards to like what I've learned, and hopefully this helps you, or you resonate with what I'm about to say. But these last two off-season blocks, which has consisted of over 20 weeks of hard training. My first block, I was working in, sets of 15s, sets of 12s, depending on the movement, on my compound movements. And then this off-season block, we had 1 week where I was working with 12 reps, and then the week after was 10. The week after that was 8, and then we finished off with 6 deload, and then that process repeats again. And it had been the first time that I had worked in such high rep ranges, especially in my compound movements, and it's taught me a lot. Like, it's kind of almost, I don't want to say debunked, but it's kind of reshaped my whole kind of not even prophecy, but my ideology of, if you want to get stronger, you must lift within certain rep ranges. And of course, this is more relatable to more advanced intermediate as well as like advanced lifters, because by that point, of course, like, your form is already on point. You've kind of standardized how you should look like, where should be where, how you should feel. And the next part is obviously just trying to push that a bit further. And I found that it's really fun to kind of almost step out of that structure of just thinking that you must lift within 1 to 5 reps. And of course, this is during my off season, so the pressure isn't there with regards to my performance levels being at a certain point for me to then get ready for competition. Because at this point, you're still relatively having fun, but you're also still keeping an eye out on improving your lifts. But again, it's been fun. It's been fun, this off-season block, and that's something that I kind of also wanted to share with you guys. Like, training is hard, don't get me wrong, and I always say that, especially with powerlifting, it can become very repetitive because you are literally squatting, bench pressing, and deadlifting. And if you want to improve those movements, you have to keep doing those movements as well. But the lessons that I learned here is that, again, don't feel afraid to try new things. I've been powerlifting now for 10 years, and this has probably been my first, or rather the first time, that I've really learned a lot from an off-season block. And I cannot wait to now apply those things that I learned once I get into prep, and then even for future off seasons moving forward. So let that be a thing for you guys as well. Like, never try and stick to something because that's all you know. Like, venture out sometimes, still keep an eye out and improving your lifts, but don't be afraid to try out something a little bit different. That's how we evolve, and that's how we become better, because we just learn, we just keep learning, and that's the process of also getting stronger. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. It's prep time. Let's go.